Okay, boys and girls, so we're going to do today's science activity. Um, it's only one assignment for science on Monday, but it does require you to think a little bit and it involves math with science. So I'm going to do my best to try to explain to you. Please ask any questions in the comments or email me if you're having a hard time, or watch this video over and over again to help you because I am going to give you a lot of hints. So please do not ask me how to do this 1,000 times, especially if I give you a lot of hints, okay? So you really have to pay attention to this video for you to understand how to do this. So please, 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 please watch this over again a few times if you don't understand, because I promise you, it is a little tricky, okay? So make sure you're on class pages, make sure you're on science, make sure you're clicking on week 2, and then make sure you're clicking on week 2 assignments. You're going to see a lot of assignments here, but I just want to clarify that today we're only doing the first one. The first one is Monday, the second one is Tuesday, the third one is Wednesday. These two go together, if you could see, energy and energy. So that's Thursday, and the last one is Friday. So if I were you, you want your day, you want to enjoy the rest of your day. So do not spend all day doing all of these. Spread them out throughout the week. All right, so all you have to do today is this one. So click on it. It's going to download below. Make sure you click on it. And here it is. It's going to be a mix of math and science, and it does require you to think and listen and read. One of the big things about this is you need to read everything before you do it. Don't write or type anything until you actually read all of this before you write this. Okay? So this is called Investigation 1, Forces. A teacher bought different kinds of magnets to put at centers in her classroom. She wanted to have bar magnets, round magnets, and horseshoe magnets at each center. Can you figure out how many of each kind of magnet she puts in each center? So before you write, first read all of this before you even look at this. So don't say there are 2 bar magnets. Okay, don't put anything until you read all of this first. Center 1, there are 2 bar magnets. Then it says there are 3 times as many round magnets as bar magnets. Now you might want to open your agenda book up with the keywords for math, because what does 3 times mean? It means you're multiplying. So please make sure you use your keywords list for this. And then they said there's a total number of magnets at the center is 12. Altogether there's 12. So now we need to write the numbers of all the magnets here. Start with the first one. How many bar magnets are there? There are 2 bar magnets. So you look at bar magnets and how many are there? 2. Okay? Then it says there are 3 times as many round magnets as bar magnets, but you don't know this yet. You don't know how many round magnets there are, except that there are 3 times as many as this. How many magnets are there? There are 2 magnets here, you already said, but you know that this number has to be 3 times the amount as this, but we don't know that. It says nothing about horseshoe magnets, so we're going to have to figure it out once we figure out this and this. The total number of magnets at the center is 12. So if you were to add this, all 3 of these together, they would have to equal 12. We already know that there's 2 magnets here, and we don't know how many horseshoes, but we do know that this is 3 times as many magnets are here. So what's 3 times 2? Because we said bar magnets, there's 2. 3 times 2. What is 3 times 2? Whatever 3 times 2 is, that means that's the answer for round magnets. So there's 2 here. 3 times 2 is what? And then you write your answer here. So then you have 2, the answer to 3 times 2, and then we don't know this one. Well, if there's 12 magnets altogether, you have to add this one, 2, plus this answer, and then subtract 12, and then you'll find out how many horseshoe magnets there are. So again, we know that there are 2 magnets, bar magnets, because it says that. Then we know that this is 3 times this number. So 3 times 2 will give you this answer. What's 3 times 2? Put your answer right here. Once you have this answer, add this number plus this number. And then subtract it by 12 so you can get this answer. Again, it takes you to think a little. Center 2. This one, they get harder as we go, so you have to pay attention. And I would read these first before you even touch this. There are 3 times as many round magnets as horseshoe magnets. There are twice as many magnets as bar magnets. There are 18 round magnets. All right, well, let's go with the easy one first. There are 18 round magnets. How many round magnets are there? 18. So you put the number 18 here. Then you could cross this out. Now we need to figure out these. So now that we know that there are 18 round magnets, then we could figure out anything that has to do with round magnets. There are 3 times as many round magnets as horseshoe magnets. Okay, so if there are 18 round magnets, because we found out here, what's 18 divided by 3? So if you don't know, draw 3 people in your math notebook and divide up 18. Once you divide up 18, then you'll know 18 divided by 3 is going to give you how many horseshoe magnets we are. So once you do 18 divided by 3, your answer is your horseshoe magnets. Then cross this out. There are twice as many round magnets as there are bar magnets. So twice as many means 2 times. So there are twice as many bar magnets as there are twice as many round magnets as bar magnets. So we know that there's 18 round magnets. So 18 divided by 2. Draw 2 people now. Divide up 18. And that's your answer for bar magnets. Okay? So if you don't know what I said, rewind this video and go back. And then last one, this one's the hardest one. The bar magnets and round magnets add up to be 15. So if you add up the bar magnets and the round magnets, they must equal 15. Okay? There are 5 times, so 5 times something, as many bar magnets as there is horseshoe magnets. And then the total number of magnets is 17. So let's start with the first one. There are a total of 17 magnets. So if you add up all these, they have to equal 17. If you have all these numbers here and they don't equal 17, that means you did something wrong. So that's our first clue. All of these must equal 17. We can't write 17 anywhere because that's just telling us the total. So we'll X that out. But we have a clue. If all of them equal 17, but look at the first one. The bar magnets and the round magnets add up to 15. So if these two, the bar and magnets, equal 15, that means there's only how many away from 17? How many hops from 15 to 17? 15, 16, 17. Only 2 go for the horseshoe, right? Because if 2 of them equal 15, that means only 2. If bar magnets and round magnets equal 15, that means horseshoe magnets, there's only 2 left over for it to equal 17. So I'll help you out with that one. 2 horseshoe magnets. But now we have to figure out bar magnets and round magnets. They must equal 15 when you add these together. So there are 5 times as many bar magnets as horseshoe magnets. So if we said there's 2 horseshoe magnets, what's 2 times 5? 2 times 5 will give you how many bar magnets we have. What's 2 times 5? The answer goes here. So once you know the answer here and that this answer is 2, now we have to figure out the round magnets. Well, if we know that 5 times 2 gives us this answer must equal 15, these two. So you already know 5 times 2 equals this number. Then this number plus what will give you 15, and that will be your number. And then we already know that this is 2. If you add them all together, it'll be 17. So again, this is 2. This is 5 times 2. What is that answer? And then this answer plus this answer must equal 15. And then all together, all three of them must equal 17. So take some thinking. Watch this video over and over again and listen to my clues. Pause it if you have to. Once you're done, again, you can probably write on this in your PDF file, or your mommy and daddy can print this out for you, or you can copy on your math notebook if you want, and then send it to me in a picture form. All right, but this is all you have to do for science today. It takes some thinking, but think about and watch my video over and over again to help you. That's it for science. Bye.